The conference room lights dimmed as the new CEO took the stage. Hundreds of employees watched as a composed, sharply dressed black man stood behind the podium, ready to speak. From the back row, a smirking engineer whispered to his colleague, "Let's see what diversity hire nonsense we're in for today." That engineer was Craig Peterson, a senior systems designer known for his technical skills and arrogance. He didn't know that the man he had just mocked, Dr. Elijah Brooks, was not just the CEO, but the reason the company still existed. And in less than an hour, Craig would regret every word. Innova Core Technologies was once a powerhouse in clean tech, innovation, but it has lost direction in recent years. Dwindling contracts, bad leadership, and outdated infrastructure brought the company to bankruptcy, until it was acquired by Brooks Innovation Group, a startup built from scratch by Dr. Elijah Brooks, a black PhD in engineering and a business visionary. The acquisition came with one condition: Elijah would take the reins as CEO. Though brilliant, Elijah's calm and collaborative leadership clashed with the old-school culture at Innova Core, where men like Craig Peterson thought seniority equaled superiority. Craig had been with the company for 18 years, survived 5 CEOs, and assumed this would be no different. The quarterly innovation showcase was Elijah's first major appearance before the whole company. Every department, from HR to R&D, was present, waiting to see their new leader's direction. Wait a second. In the comments, tell us where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. As Elijah introduced his vision, fusing machine learning with clean energy, expanding mentorships, and flattening the management hierarchy, Craig began making sarcastic remarks under his breath. "Sounds like a TED Talk," he muttered. "Let's see if he's got more than buzzwords." Then Elijah boldly stated, "To prove how much untapped brilliance we have, I invited engineers from various levels, including interns, to submit prototypes. Today, we'll highlight the top 3, and we'll be demoing the winner live." That's when Craig scoffed out loud, "Great! So we're gambling the company on student science fairs now?" The room stiffened. People turned. Elijah paused, expression unreadable. "Craig Peterson, right?" Elijah asked gently. "Would you mind joining me up front?" Craig walked up with a smug grin, assuming he was about to be praised or challenged in a friendly debate. Instead, Elijah motioned to a screen showing a simulation. "This was submitted anonymously," Elijah said. "It solved a thermal efficiency problem we've had for 3 years. Craig, you reviewed this last quarter and labeled it a waste of time in your evaluation." Craig squinted. "Yeah, because it lacked real-world grounding, probably from one of your interns." "It was mine," Elijah replied. The room went silent. Elijah took a deep breath. "I submitted it to gauge how we treat innovation from people we think are beneath us. Craig, you dismissed the idea without even finishing the documentation." Craig's face reddened. "I didn't know—" "Exactly," Elijah cut in. "You didn't know. And that's the problem. You judged it, and me, on assumption, not merit." He turned to the audience. "This is the culture we must leave behind. Gatekeeping, disrespect, and unconscious bias." Turning back to Craig, Elijah added, "And I can't allow someone who leads by belittling others to continue at this company." Murmurs filled the room. "Effective immediately. Your employment is terminated." Craig's mouth fell open. "You're firing me in front of everyone?" "I'm holding you accountable. In front of everyone." Security escorted Craig out as silence hung heavy. Elijah turned to the crowd. "I'm not here to punish. I'm here to rebuild," he said. We will rise by lifting others, not stepping on them. This company will be built on innovation and respect. Applause slowly began, growing louder until the room thundered in support. In the following weeks, Elijah held open forums, launched leadership training, and opened an innovation lab where titles didn't determine whose ideas were heard. Innova Core. Employees felt part of something transformative for the first time in years. Craig's departure became a quiet legend, retold not with malice, but as a turning point. Interns felt heard, junior engineers dared to speak up, and managers began listening instead of ordering. And Elijah? He didn't just save the company, he changed its soul. Because he knew. Sometimes, the strongest leaders speak softly, but act decisively. If you enjoyed this story and thought it was provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful narratives. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Take care.